Yo guys, what's up? It's Teacher's Game 2 coming at you again with another video, and I'm going to go ahead and show you how to access the polymer plants. If you've never heard of them before, this is not a joke, this is not a scam. There are actually polymer plants down inside of this map. Now, just to show you where I'm about to enter into the aberration zone, 37.9. 58.0. Yes, I'm on a modded map right now with rock drakes, but they're awesome, so hopefully they do come out in this new update. I'm hoping for it. We'll see if they do or not. But we'll see. You never know. I also apologize if I sound a little bit sick-ish, because I quite literally am, which is unfortunate. I'm going to go ahead and walk down this and kind of tell you about what you're looking for. So you're looking for little white-ish looking plants down in the radiation zone. So you will need a hazard suit when looking for this. Now, in order to get down into this zone, obviously you're tracking what I'm doing right now. You're going to go ahead and run down this area. Now, when you're running down the area, here's the interesting thing. So there are two lag points. One, the one I just hit, you can actually undermesh and just get destroyed from right there because your character just drops through the world. I've seen a couple people do it on official where they kind of just like purposely undermesh right there, which kind of rude. But there are worse things, I suppose. Now, the next thing, you're about to see it right here. See where it gets like light right there? Right over about here. Yep. This is the second point where you can actually fall through, so be very careful. We've lost a couple of crabs to that. Now, that being said, once you get down here to the bottom, I call this like the little walkway, turn right. And then once you turn right, you'll see this little hill. Don't go up that. There's nothing up there anyways. Oopsies. It's going to make me go ahead and run a little bit. So, as you can see, we're going to go ahead after we've turned right and keep running. This rock drake is not any faster than any not rock drake, but raptor or deinonychus or anything, so you could easily get down here with pretty much any tame. And there's nothing down here that's super dangerous, so you're pretty safe. There's nothing super dangerous at all. Now, the one secret that you need to know for this video, there is one tame that can gather this stuff, this polymer tree plant, really, really well. And without further ado, let me introduce you to the gigantopithicus. So we're going to go ahead and hop on his shoulders. Obviously, you can see he is not that great of a gigantopithecus. He's got a really high level, but as soon as you put him in a cryopod, their level basically drops to 0. He is not radiation proof, however, so you need to bring yourself some mushroom brews when you're going down into this zone, at least. So you can see he takes this little radiation in the corner. I guess his corner's up there. Feed him that mushroom stew, and you've got 120 seconds of radiation proofness. No, it does not work for your character. It only works for tames. Now, as you can see, you can hit all these things. Oopsies, he threw me up in the air. Wrong button. So if you didn't know it, the gigantopithecus, as you just saw, can launch you. Unfortunately for me, that means he launched me off his shoulders. Do not hit his secondary attack. He launches you. Now, you can't harvest these bushes for anything with him. You can get the berries, but that's not what we're looking for. We are looking for the white little bush plants, I suppose you can call them. Now, they usually spawn around the sides. They're not going to spawn right next to the entrance. I've never seen them spawn up here, so don't try and look for them there. They literally look like little white bulbs. I can't come up with a better description than that. Usually the most spawn down in there, but I'm going to kind of show you how we get down in there. Now, as you're going, you're kind of just follow these instructions. Literally just have this video playing while you do it. Really not that hard. The crabs down here, for some reason, are not the brightest crabs in the game, so they don't run very fast. Now, this guy, as you can see, he's just distracted by his own stuff. So, keep going. Just run across this stuff right here. I don't think that the water insta-kills you because I've been in it before, but it's possible that they've changed that because it's supposed to, so be careful about that, obviously. Now, as you're running down, you'll see these are all red plants, not the ones we're looking for. Just keep on your eyes peeled, because on the sides, you get the little white bulb-looking plants. Titanoboas, please leave me alone. I want nothing to do with you. And you keep going. Now, once you get to this point where I'm at right now, you'll see this little land bridge. You could have used this to cross, but I kind of wanted to show you the way I usually go, because it seems safer. Don't know why, it just seems that way. And this is also... Oh my goodness, he's a little tired right now. See that? Mushroom Brew's going down. Go and feed him another one. Come on now. Oh, he decided to take a deuce. Lovely. So, as you can see, we're going down there. So we're going to keep going on this little rampway. It takes a while to get down there. That's why I really hope they add rock drakes, because it's a real pain in the butt to have to run down there with these things. Now you could, in theory, use something faster and then just pull him out with a cryopod, but for those people that don't have cryopods, this is really easy. You just take this guy out. He can jump pretty far, so you're pretty safe. Kind of hard to hit you. You can see this really starts to go downhill right here, and we're just going to keep running. Now, as it runs, da-da-da, come on now, buddy. Let's keep going. He kind of gets like a skip hop, which is kind of funny. And there we go. I apologize that I'm coughing. I was a little bit sick still. Unfortunately, that's what happens when you're a teacher. You're around a bunch of germs. So, as you can see, we are kind of running around. Oh my goodness, spiders, leave me alone. I think I may have taken a wrong turn, but oh well. I know how to get down there from here, so we're good. Bloop-a-doop. And we are back on the ramp that goes down. Not very hard, just keep going downhill. That was kind of a cool little spot back there, but unfortunately you can't build down here, which kind of sucks. Really unfortunate, because it'd be a really sweet area to build. Alright, so we're just about at the bottom where all these little poly plants are. As you can see, it's a long run, but you will easily slot cap a giant monkey down here. They are super awesome. For those of you that didn't know this, you're about to find out why they're so awesome. So, come on now. Gain some stand back. We're going to go ahead and increase movement speed because it's nice to have. Feed him another mushroom brew. All right, now we are almost there. Da-da-da. As you can see, we are now at the bottom. I've never tested to see if I can get picked off these guys. I usually just run right past them. And here are those plants that I was talking about. Check this out. So, right here, click. As you can see, poly plants. Look at this. Insane amounts of polymer. Now, what's super nice about this, there's a ton of them down here, so you can literally just pick these things until you are totally full. Now, usually what we'll do is we'll come down here with, wow, I can't switch right now. There we go. And we'll just come down here with the tames that we need and just run around with a Spino and one of these guys, load up that Spino and keep going back and forth. These little white plants for polymer spawn all over the place down here. And as you can see, I can just fill with them instantaneously. You just want some decent weight on your gigantopithicus, so level the weight pretty well. I told you they're all the way down here, and for some reason they're not spawning in right now, which is a pain in the butt. But as you saw, they're pretty easy to find. They're just the giant white bulby looking things. Oh my goodness. Did you really slow me? That wasn't very nice. Oh, I hate being slowed by those things. So, usually what we'll do, oh my goodness, a second one? What a jerk. That wasn't very nice. So, obviously I'm just jumping to avoid that, because if you jump, those spiders for some reason have lost interest, which is nice. How did you even hit me midair? That seems unfair. Also, if you didn't know, this red drop spawned down here, which is super cool. So, there's a lot of stuff down in the aberration zone that is just nice to have. So I would really encourage you to at least adventure down here a little bit, because it's nice. I'm not even going to pick that up. I don't feel like it. So, if you keep running around the bottom side, unfortunately for some reason things aren't spawning in right now. So that's kind of a pain in the butt. But as you can see, they exist down here. Those polymer plants do exist. So I'm going to go ahead and hopefully get down over here. And if not, there's another drop. There's some more poly plants. That's what I'm talking about. So they give you enough where you only need to find a couple of patches. Oh, wow. He needs to take his med brew. Boop. So there you go. Use his tertiary attack. And look at that. 312 in less than like 2 seconds. Easy peasy. All over the place. Hopefully this helps you out. If you don't mind leaving a like and a subscribe, that'd be much appreciated. I apologize, I'm posting when I'm sick, but I try to get this out because a lot of people were asking about it. They're like, does it exist? I've heard it does, so on and so forth. Let's check what this loot is right here. Great, nothing of any use at all. And you can kind of just run around the bottom. I will continue to run around the bottom because I need some poly anyways for my single player. Excuse me. And other than that, Teacher's Game 2, make sure you use the tertiary attack, by the way. out.